Hi, and welcome to another conversation with ASTD. I'm Kristen Fife-Mills, Senior Manager of Communications here, and joining me, Ann Pace, who is the Manager for our Human Capital Community of Practice.
Hello.
It's good to see you again.
Thank you.
You have lots of stuff going on.
I know, I'm excited.
What's new?
Yes. So I think the word new is a good word to describe the theme of this conversation. There are lots of new events and new research coming up in the human capital community. First of all, I want to talk about the Shifting the Performance Curve virtual summit, and this is taking place November 7th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, and this is an all-day free online event, and it's on employee performance. So Paul Elliott and Al Folsom of Exemplary Performance are facilitating this event, and they're talking about a new model for employee performance where you identify in your organization what they call the star performers. So they're the high potential employees in your organization, and you capture the expertise, so the behaviors and the skills that these employees have, and then you replicate that in order to drive business results that are measurable.
Star performers, who would not want to watch that?
Exactly.
So let me see if I'm hearing you correctly, Ann. It's a free event, so no cost, open to the public.
Right.
So anybody can watch it. An all-day online event. You don't have to travel.
No. Sit in your office, access it from your computer.
And learn something brand new about high performance and how to capture and make your organization better. Like, seriously, people, who's not going to be here?
Exactly. And I know 5 hours is a long time, so if you can't attend the entire thing, you can come in for an hour or two, and the presentation will be archived, so then you could access it at a later time and catch what you missed.
So if I can't watch it all day, how is it going to be structured so that I'm not kind of like tuning in the middle of a conversation?
Yeah. So each hour of the summit is chunked out, for lack of a better word. So for every hour, the facilitators will present new content. We also have people from BP, Microsoft, and the Coast Guard, so leading organizations, people who are going to be speaking to this model and how it's worked in their organizations as well. So they'll be presenting during those.
So this is a new model, and not just new in theory, but new in practice. I mean, in practice, the people have actually used it, put it to work, and seen the results that have come from it. Wow, that is really cool. I think we have the information up on the screen on how to access it. So it's November 7th. The name again?
Shifting the Performance Curve.
Shifting the Performance Curve, all-day, free, online event. If you register and you can't stay for the whole 5 hours, you can watch the archive and learn something new. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it.
I'm excited about it. I think I might have to clear my calendar for that day.
Yeah, and it's the first virtual summit that the human capital community has put on, so I'm excited to see what happens.
That is, and I'm seeing that happening in a lot of other places too, those kind of online events. It takes away the travel issues, making it something that you can see in an archive version if you can't stick around for the whole day. Very, very cool. Yeah. You mentioned research. I want to make sure that we talk about that too. So what's coming up there?
So I am partnering, the human capital community is partnering with Staples Innovation, and we are doing research on innovation in learning and development. And what we're looking at is, how does the learning and development function perceive innovation? What are their experiences with it? What are their roles and innovation processes in their organizations? And so we're conducting research. We have a survey out right now to ASD membership and some training and development practitioners in general to gauge this. And we will take those results and then publish them in a report, which will come out in December of 2013.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. So, exactly. Yeah. And innovation's a really hot topic now. I'm sure, in a do more with less workplace, where we're always looking to, and a very rapidly changing workplace, learning to innovate faster, quicker, and always. So,
what are some of the things that you're hearing as you're doing the research right now from people that you're talking to? Is it, do people have the same concept of innovation? My sense is that it's a word that means something different to probably just about everybody.
Exactly. I think a lot of people think of innovation and they think of creativity, which, the subject matter experts these days are saying the two are not the same, and also innovation, people, the research is going toward is more about implementation. So you can have really good ideas, but unless you put those into practice in your workplace, that's not innovation. And so kind of that everyday innovation, how do we we come up with a solution that we can implement and make change, and also anticipate the future changes that are coming.
You mentioned innovation as a hot topic. Another big topic in your community I know right now is positivity, and positivity in the workplace. Anne is terrific about having blog series on her community blog. Strongly encourage you to check that out if you haven't already. And if you haven't already, why not? Because it's really, really good content. But let's talk about this focus on positivity and the things that you're bringing to the community around that content.
Yes. So the topic of positivity in the workplace, the positive workplace, applied positive psychology, there's lots of different words for it. Within that umbrella, I think of emotional intelligence, appreciative inquiry, the strengths-based research that Gallup is conducting and Marcus Buckingham is really big on. So there's lots of different ways to think about positivity and to think about a positive leadership, a positive workplace. And it all has to do with employee engagement, employee well-being. How do we increase the morale and engagement of our workplace, ultimately to drive employee performance and the bottom line. And so there's a growing body of research in applied positive psychology, and how can we implement this in the workplace. And so I'm working with a lot of different subject matter experts on different webcasts and blog series on this topic, and trying to bring more awareness to my community about it. And so one of the ways I'm doing that is a blog series. Kim Rowe and Patrick Howell are the authors of this series, and I just debuted it this month, so check it out on the Human Capital blog. And there's a landing page for every article in the series. You can just access the landing page and then check out any article you want to. Also, on October 29th at 2 p.m. Eastern, Steve Gladys is another subject matter expert in positive leadership. He is going to be talking about the positive leader and talking about how it's the game changer at work. So access that. That's free to all. Again, it's October 29th at 2 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, so positive leadership, positive workplace, innovations in learning and research around that, and then the performance curve, virtual. You are one busy lady.
Busy, yeah, but it's fun. It's exciting.
That is, and I strongly encourage you to connect with Anne through her community page on ASTD.org. I can say that. I say it all day long. Human Capital Community, lots of great stuff there. That positive workplace blog series that she's just launched this month. Strongly encourage you to check that as well. Anne, thank you, and good luck.
Thank you so much.